If a thief doesn't steal Cassius Clay's bicycle, Muhammad Ali doesn't find his greatness. Hi, I am Mark Fye. I'm an artist and a creator, and I subscribe to the ideology that we all have the ability to create and make an impact on our world. I created this painting of Muhammad Ali back in 2016, shortly after he passed away. And this painting is really about how a disappointing moment can lead us to our purpose. I think that most of you can connect with something disappointing or tragic even happening to our lives, and how that tragic situation led us to something great, or looking back, it was for the better. You know, for myself, I discovered I could paint as a result of something very disappointing happening. And had that thing not happened, I would have never gone to a wine and paint class to discover that I had a talent that was hidden and just sitting there dormant. So, you know, going back to Ali's story, it's very interesting because 12-year-old Cassius Clay in October 1954 afternoon goes to the Louisville Home Show, and they steal his red Schwinn bicycle. So of course, like every 12-year-old, he's super upset. I can completely connect with him because they also stole my bicycle when I was a kid from my backyard. But, you know, he's upset and he finds a police officer. And that police officer is Sergeant Joe Martin. And it wasn't just any regular police officer. Joe Martin was also a boxing coach. And Cassius Clay, telling the police officer how he's gonna whoop whoever it is that stole his bicycle, invites him down to his gym, which is in the basement of the building that they're standing in front of. And of course, we all know how the story goes from there. But had that moment not happened, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, doesn't find out about all the things that we know about him today. There is no float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. There's no I'm the greatest before I knew I was the greatest. And all the other acts of heroism that he performed that we remember him for. So, you know, when I think about the impact that he was able to have on the world, and not just here in America, but the world, you know, he was one of the first and still the only boxer to bring a heavyweight fight to Africa. And the person he fought, George Foreman, in an interview with BBC, when they were talking about him after his death, the interviewer called Muhammad Ali one of the greatest boxers. And George Foreman corrected him and said, no, Ali wasn't just one of the greatest boxers. He was one of the greatest human beings that I ever met. And he went further to say that when Ali passed away, a part of him died, and that was the greatest part of him. So this Muhammad Ali painting is about how an opportunity can be disguised as tragedy, and how you can now, with one of these limited edition fine art prints, show your spirit of transformation, self-determination, activism, heroism, principle, and all the other things that Muhammad Ali stood for in your home, or your sacred space, or your public space to inspire others. The original painting was acquired by a Louisville, Kentucky collector shortly after it was completed. And so this is the first time that this limited edition, these limited edition prints are going to be made available. There are only 10 of these prints that will be made available. So I encourage you, if you want one of them, to scroll down right now and click the buy button. They're going to go pretty quickly. And so if you also want to follow Mark Fye and learn a little bit more about who I am, what I do, you can visit markfyecreations.com. you can learn about the work I do to use my art to help charitable organizations all over the world, and how the purpose behind my work is very intentional. It is about making an impact on other people's lives. I also share with people that collecting a Mark V work of art is not just collecting a piece of art, but it is an investment in your net worth. So scroll down, click the buy button, and tag me everywhere at Mark V Creations with a photo of this limited edition fine art print in your sacred space. Go and make today great.